in the referendum approach period, people will decide yes or no. By aligning yourself in the no side of the ledger, you're essentially, at a very basic level, aligning yourself with One Nation, some fringe groups, some of which have actually questioned your own Indigenous heritage, and many of whom never want to see a treaty. So how do you reconcile the fact that you've now become aligned with them, and is there anything that the government could offer that would move you to the yes camp?
Well, absolutely. There's always been conversation and negotiations on me supporting this referendum. I've been working, I started negotiating as a Greens senator, and I continued as an independent senator to negotiate how we could have those recommendations implemented as a matter of urgency. I pleaded with the Attorney-General, and I also mentioned to the PM last week that this would potentially get me over the line. I'm not asking for all the recommendations all at once. I'm asking for my people, I'm pleading for my people that they implement those recommendations, because that will save lives.
So you're talking about the Deaths in Custody Royal Commission specifically, or? And
the Bringing Them Home report. My mother was a part of, she was a co-commissioner in the Victorian inquiry with Sir Ronald Wilson, an incredible man. So if we can't go back to the solutions that our old people and people like allies like Sir Ronald Wilson in those days, then we're tinkering around the edges. I don't think that we need to wait for a powerless voice to say to the government, hey, why don't you implement the recommendations that are going to save lives. We can do it now. We can do it now, and I'm only interested in justice and saving people's lives and keeping babies with their families. So the government have had an opportunity to do this, and they haven't come good. They haven't shown good faith as yet. And in terms of the no, the racist no, well, they're aligning themselves with us. I don't align myself with racists. Racism is what is the problem in this country. It's like a cancer, it's a sickness, and it makes us sick. And I think that it's easy to put the Black Sovereign movement into the camp of the racists, because that's convenient. That's convenient to keep your hand on your heart and say yes. I think what I would say to you is have a look at what the Black Sovereign movement is truly about, and it's about challenging this country on sovereignty. You know, why can't we have a conversation about sovereignty? Is the king our sovereign? Is the king our sovereign? Does the king care about the Japarang trees? So talk to the real sovereigns and let's negotiate what sovereignty looks like in this country.